Hey there, and welcome. Turning to the channel or dropping in for the first time, I'm glad you're here. Tonight, we shall be doing some logging, as you can probably tell by the truck we've got and the fact we've got medium log trailers. As we shall be doing the wonderful contract, which is taking 6 medium logs from probably this log station and this log station to the farm. Should be relatively chill, and we might do, I think there was one more thing it was up and running. Yeah, we've got some long logs, which we're also going to try. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but there's 3 long logs there, so it's fairly straightforward. I just know I've had issues with that one in the past. But for now, we're going to go grab some. And yeah, we've just been taking our time, not really rushing. Yeah, I bought this trailer. I'm not sure if I'm going to have an issue with it, but we shall see. There's 2 trays you can take for medium logs, and this one is like the original one. I don't know if it's better than did. Equally quite good, but kind of hard to say. Just quickly grab some fuel. This thing's quite thirsty, but if we do need to get fuel nearby, there's plenty of options for that. Because it's not actually that difficult a place, I think. It's also I'm taking a trailer. I don't know if we're going to be able to go that quick though, because it's not going to be pleasant. Just saying that, I should probably plan the route. Farm mainly. Generally might take this way. I don't think the truck's going to struggle with it, and it's flatter. I do know you can go like directly over here, or it might be down there you can go. It's a bit risky, but I think it might actually be better, because down here you've got this swampy bit, and then here it's unstable. So I need to remember that. I've tipped there before. If we could do this without tipping, that would be great. Our trucks will be working quite hard. I forgot you don't like going in high gear, do you? Definitely does weigh a lot now. It's kind of the ideal truck for this, to be fair. First person for a bit. I haven't used first person too much in this truck, so give it a chance. In the last episode, we did do quite a lot of logs anyway. Kind of gonna do this one with lots of logs, but then next episode should be a lot more simple to just do cargo again, or like more normal cargo, so. Because that is much more what I prefer doing. Okay, this thing seems to not be going faster currently. Showing just how much weight's actually on this thing. I think I should be fine. I don't want to go too quickly. The rocks will do a lot of damage. I will say for the most part, I've actually enjoyed this region quite a lot. That may change today. I believe the mission we're going to be doing is the one that I quit the game on when I first played through. Chance, as I said in I think previous episodes, that was a long time ago, and I was still very newbie at the game. Done a lot more in the game, a lot more experienced, and worst case, I've got some good trucks, so I'm not too concerned. Which I actually don't mind. I do wish the wipers worked though. It would be so nice. And this thing really just does not really too much issue with driving. It actually does feel quite nice on roads. It might sound a bit odd to say, but in this game, vehicles actually feel quite unstable, or like slide around a lot, or they just generally don't feel that great. This thing had no issues. Shocked, it doesn't like mud and high gear, which is the only thing I'm not pleased with it. Going this just so I can see it. It should get through there, no issue. Definitely am starting to appreciate this vehicle quite a bit. Don't it though? Kind of missed the road a little bit. Because even this was a truck I've actually avoided. Quite happy with it. Other than that. I think for the most part, do what I need it to do. To be honest, actually pretty good, really good. Trucks would, when the logs start to tip, they would kind of get pulled over. This thing keeps its wheels on the ground, so it kind of leans, which is quite nice. Good vehicles that lean, I do quite well. The opposite issue compared to like the Fleet Star, which has literally no lean to it. When that thing leans, it's because it's already a bit too late, let's go on. Which is not ideal. Litres of fuel though. I have to bring a fuel trailer up here. That I don't think it's a turbo noise or whatever it is, but that engine whistle. It's so nice. Yeah, we do over here. This thing just cannot stand high. Which granted, with the weight on it, fair enough, but after this bit, we need to be careful of the leaning, the uneven terrain. Still also don't know the best way through here. Things should be fine, but gonna take that way, but I have to. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Might work a bit better. Seem quite completely stuck, but kind of out to its guess. Out of winch we are pretty much. It's going to be useful. That's kind of exactly what I expected. Off to the left. Try that next time. Deal there. Don't even feel that safe on. Okay. As sketchy as one could probably be. Okay. Yeah, I should have just gone the shortcut. I don't even know works, but it'd probably be better than this. Come on, you're fine. Expecting this bit to be the issue really, but then again, I think next time shortcut is 100% the way. Just going to winch to... That's good. So close to tipping. Don't want to dip all the way over the edge either. Actually quite tough. Off. So close to dip it a will. Okay, just about. That was about close I ever want to be with that. God. Could have been a lot worse. Can I get my winch? I can. Good. As long as I stay in there, should be okay to repack in. Just seen the other issue. I've burnt up all my fuel. I do know this bit's also bad. Don't actually remember which side you want to go on though. Actually, I'm gonna play it safe and let's just investigate. So, I feel like our options are either go down onto the grass over here, straddle this bit, which could work, or go up high, which I feel like probably is a safer one. But also, if it does go wrong, we are gone. I think the higher one might be the better option for us. Not great though, mind you. Think badly, there's a lack of winch points where you need them. I hate this bit. There we go, flatten out. Nice. I think I'll run out of fuel. Yeah, well, pretty much. It's in the worst place. It sucks. Okay, we'll stop it there. Issue with this striker. Grab some from there, but I wasn't going to buy any fuel this map. Okay. This bit sucks, I know that much. Okay. And I haven't really got a plan. I don't know. What trucks we got? We got you, which can do mediums, but a bit overkill. Not great options, okay. Guess we try and get you up there. We do need to fill up in this area. Guess. We've got no DSL or drive. Give it a go, I guess. I haven't used this truck much. Okay, maybe I won't use first person for this because it's quite wobbly. Small setback. Might try the I don't know. Don't know what to do with this vehicle. Okay, this thing does not do well on rocks at all. Don't actually know what to do. Try a shortcut in this thing. Was there a... I'm lost. Over here. Tin away. I'll drive you up there, I guess. There might... I don't really know. It's ideal. Do we try... I'm almost tempted to try this way. This won't be able to do it. Just go, we'll see how far we can get this. If it makes it, it'll be a good test in a way. This thing's not made for off-road in any sense. I'm kind of hoping if I can go through the shortcut way, I don't think the author just lacks some good things in him. If a vehicle's got power, I'm pretty happy with it. Struggle. Could try. I don't know if this road's going to be good though. Kill me. Do some learning today either way. Because I do plan to do 2 locking contracts. Depending on how much of a problem this one's going to be, I might only get 1 done. I forgot you're not all drive, are you? Oh, you're going to really struggle getting out of this. Okay, it's getting dark as well. That's actually not helpful at all. Shortcut, I know it's possible. I don't remember 100% where it was. Just plop down, drive through here, go to there, that's the plan. Losing light. And I'm not in the best vehicle, but if this can do it, any vehicle should be able to manage it. Definitely think this is so much better. Should have just went this way, shorter and easier. I should have gone with my gut. Roads are a trap, is all you need to know in this game. Do you get to use this thing? Oh well, it actually doesn't even feel that bad to drive. I don't know. Yeah, use barely any fuel as well. Love it. Yeah. Unfortunately, probably not doing much else with it, but I might try it with a jobber later on once it's emptied itself. Mark the thingy. It'll close, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, yeah. Maybe do not tip now. I don't think if you did, I genuinely might cry. Quite better. Maybe not. That's not a good angle. I just see like where the road's angled. Took a lot of effort. 2 logs done. Yeah, the fact it used 40 litres just getting up here is actually insane. So, definitely thinking not going to use you again. Actually, I probably will. I'll take that back because it's just down there. And there is no fuel there. But yeah, we've got to do that 2 more times, so... So, okay, alright, I'll bring you back 1 more time. I'm gonna go put on this road, it should be good. Driving them up there, because we're stuck. Might be a little bit close to getting stuck, but... Let me just turn again. No, maybe not. It sucks so much. We'll just go this way. I think we'll struggle with just any mod. If the tyres were bigger in it, genuinely actually wouldn't be that bad. Like 35-inch tyres or something like that, which is nowhere near bigger. Camera's having not a happy time either. Tree can give me enough. Okay, literally minus. Well, that's good enough. He'll do the job. This trailer's kind of in the way. I would put there was a bit of a knob. It was me. Typical. Get in the way, aren't you? Damn, yeah, this is not ideal. That's my hat now, apparently. I didn't need to get under it, to be fair. Okay, get off me. There you go. Tip. Right. Go. Can we turn? Now we know this way is 100% the best option. I know a small landmine. It's not good. A waypoint to the log station over there, which does have a limited supply. Literally not that small, so that's all we need. Now, I may look at this later on if there's other ones, but I don't think there is. but I think for all the contracts on this map, I think this is the last medium long one. Okay, trailer, settle down. Too excited. The damage is actually insane. Are these trees made of paper? To be actually in a bit of trouble. Generally don't even know why I got stuck. Maybe I should have gone a bit more left. My line was quite off. Typically the bit you don't have any issue with. Yeah, that's the line we want. Okay. Chin the cab for you. I don't think this road's up bad, so we should be fine to go down here. Back. It was fine. Crash into that, as that will do big damage. logs only, because that won't help us. Which I do think it's the main issue I have with this trailer. I can't reverse them to save my life. What do you mean not enough space? Not enough space for auto-loading? What do you mean? I know my error. I've done the same mistake as I literally said in the last episode that people do, that I've now done, even though I knew of it. It was, yep, there were 4 logs left, not 4 loads left. That's annoying. That, honestly, they need to change that UI thing, as it is awful. Can I click on the actual thing I want to click on? Yeah. Load of medium logs and 1 spare. I've done a mistake twice now. And I still knew of it as well. Then worse, I put it on the trailer, not even on me. Okay. Just. What do you have? Oh, you got fuel on you. If I knew that, I could have just took you to the farm. Actually, still quite a drive. Okay. We'll just take 1 load then. Sure. It's just annoying. Can I return them? Don't think I can I? Don't have a log crane on me. So I guess option is just to take them. Which does kinda suck. Well, that's annoying. It's annoying because A, they need to change the UI for that because it's so misleading. And yeah, and still done the same mistake. Equally annoying. And to learn from your mistakes, and I did not. It was even more annoying is last episode I knew about it and pointed it out. Literally about 3 days ago I recorded that episode. But in 3 days I forgot. Stupid. We shall continue. Yes, the good thing is, do down this load. different truck. They spice it up, and also this truck, I've used it a lot recently. Something else. Chance. I don't know what to use for medium logs though. I haven't got a truck that I have like faith in being able to manage. That was overly risky. I don't know. Yeah, oh, we're gonna run out of fuel as well. Thing. Times. I do think this may be used to a fuel truck. Just because of to it can travel. Is it kind of useless? Which is actually kind of a shame because it's a really nice truck. It just really doesn't have capacity I need in it. Oh, I'm actually going to buy fuel. I wasn't going to buy any fuel this like region. Grand. Jesus, that's a lot. It's fine, we'll make good money anyway. I'm at the point where I'm not going to be going like bankrupt or anything. Should be okay. It's time. We'll get this load done. Change truck. I might have to go recover the truck. Because we've got nothing here that we can really use. I mean, the Royals being fuel, you're probably a bit too light. Okay, what? Trucks, ass, wrong place, oopsie, quarry. Plate start, nope. Lock station might be so much quicker. What comes out there? Bad idea. Okay. We've got Lodestar, Tiger. Maybe Paystar? You're fuel, aren't you? Are you empty? If you're empty, we'll use you. Okay, we'll take you then. Where use the paste off for a while either, so it should be fine. It'll be fine. It should be good. Okay. Alright. I don't think it's worth me taking a trailer, and what we'll do is we'll do one load the normal way, because we've got to drive up here anyway, to the quarry. And, yeah, we'll just go to this log station and then back, and it should be super duper simple. So we'll do that. We'll do that twice rather than more. Yeah. I like this thing a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot. See. We had a waypoint. Stupid. Together, these vehicles I still really like. A lot of vehicles, to be fair. It just gives like old truck vibes, which I quite like. Generally don't know when this truck's like was made. Don't know about that, but any trucks, to be fair. Feels old, and that's what I like. Grab some fuel from here and then drive all the way this road, which I'm kind of bored of, but there's not really an option for us. This way, along here, up over here, down there, in we go. Beautiful. I think we've got daytime approaching as well. Should be quite nice. A good chance I will do the other contract as well. So, it's a long video. Also, in case the community post I've done, I've changed my upload schedule from where it was meant to be every day to now just Tuesdays and Fridays. But the videos are going to be longer, doubly as long, and hopefully better quality like in the editing and all that type of stuff. So yeah, we're going to try that. Editing, just to make it clear, I mean more like getting rid of audio background noise and like manually double checking everything so if there's nothing sound wise or that kind of thing. Might be some like edits, like maybe time lapses, which I'm still not 100% sure on. Cutting out some extra dull bits. I don't know. Stuff like that. So basically each video should technically get more bang for your buck even though you pay nothing. So like a better, longer video. Kind of nice because the reason why I didn't do that many long videos previously, internet just would take like half an hour, take like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So any video over an hour, you're looking at like 3-4 hours, which is kind of an insane time to upload. So the issue was any time I was uploading, I couldn't watch YouTube, I couldn't really play games online, I couldn't do nothing during that time, and not just me, but anyone else in my house. so it'll basically kill most of the internet, or just make it really slow. So it's been upgraded, so it only takes, I mean, depends on the actual like file size. The video that's like 2 hours now, should be able to upload in about 2.5 hours, maybe 3, which is a lot better. Well, it's about the same upload as videos, but now quicker. Longer video can be uploaded quicker. Happy days. Should be pretty good. Okay. So as for if you're someone who enjoyed my daily videos, don't fret too much, because I will be, and I don't want to give it time yet. In the near future, I will be streaming probably regularly. That will kind of supplement the maybe want to watch like more stuff. You'll have streams, which will kind of be the same vibes as my videos, hopefully. But I still want to work a couple things out, and there will be a community post before I do, and once I can actually confirm like how often and what times. Yeah. As for the times, the only thing I do know be like past probably like 11 p.m. midnight UK time. Kind of the likely time that I have that's gonna be quiet, pretty much. Which is also typically when I record videos anyway. It'll be the best time. Yeah, the main thing I've got to work out still is just a bunch of streaming and stuff, because I haven't streamed about 10 years, 8 years. It's been a hot minute, and even when I did stream, it was using the for streaming thing, which basically does all your stuff for you. Like, all you do is you just connect your account and then press start streaming, and it does it, which I could still do with OBS. Got it set up. I want to look into making it decent. I don't know. But in other words, I've got lots to learn about some of the mic settings, so therefore it's a lot better. Just kind of as raw as it can be type of thing. There may be a few streams which are testing streams, which I will just call test streams, just to see. So feel free to come by. Some assistance will probably be appreciated. Well, will be appreciated, no probably. Because any assistance is good assistance, especially when I don't really have much clue what I'm doing so much. Definitely, I'm actually looking forward to streaming at some point. But like I said, it's been a long time since I last streamed. Which wasn't on this channel, just to add as a like original channel where I just uploaded what I felt like. Pretty much just my like fun channel. Which basically me and a bunch of mates all made channels back when we were in like school days. So not really serious or planned, just doing bad things. Can we have, too much to ask, a bit of weight on the front wheels, please? I'm actually going to have to do a safety winch. Oh no. Solid. Are you solid? See, I would back up, but I don't have faith in myself. I strategy be? Okay, guess this will have to be the best we got. Still down. There we go. Right. It's quite stressful. I forgot this thing is quite light on the front with logs on it. We should be okay. We're going very slow because this thing is quite wobbly. The truck was actually really good. It just really lacked fuel because this thing is used barely any. I could do the trip probably 2 times, whereas the other truck struggled to do it once. And it was a shorter journey as well. It's a bit ropey. How did I not see that massive boulder? I'm so blind. I was looking at the rock on the right, thinking, oh, that's a spot, we'll avoid that. Just drive straight over the boulder. Right, now, can get some fuel from my little friend. In distance, okay. Go to the quarry, grab another log, and then just do that trip 2 times. Oh, that trailer has really put it in the way. Cool. Okay, that actually might help. I guess. Left. Like logging contracts are actually quite a pain. Okay, don't do the wobble, please. Okay, we're just gonna have to ride into that. There we are. A bit unsafe, but we made it. That's what I was going to ask. For stream, game recommendations are fully open because currently I don't know what to play, which is actually one of the other issues I forgot to mention. Is like, because I don't really want to do SnowRunner because we got that for videos. Factorio, and there's nothing else I'm really playing at the moment, to be fair. Any suggestions are appreciated. So there's not really probably any genre of game I've probably at least played or tried. So I am very open when it comes to games. Saying criteria, I guess. Something that I can heavily pause. Something I can easily read chat as well as still play well. I could do or something, which will probably be a challenge because I also get quite involved about. What do channel do I watch, but like, I don't know. Well, it's probably not the most calming game in the world, so suggestions are pretty much fully open. As long as the game isn't like, if a game's on sale, or under 60 quid, for a game pretty much, I don't really want to spend 60 quid just yet, because I try and limit how much I actually spend money on games. Like, if a game goes on sale, I will probably buy it and spend 60 quid worth for multiple games, but 60 quid for a game, it has to be a game that I'm like, been waiting for. Like, there's a few like RPGs or whatever, I'll pay like 200 quid for it. Not that I have, but I would pay that amount. So, depends on the game, but them games are ones that I know that they're going to be good, guaranteed. So, yeah, not too reckless with money. So yeah, but any game I'm happy to consider. And then if it goes on sale, or if it's a cheap game, bonus points pretty much. Really don't know. I was thinking maybe I could do like Skyrim again, because I did have a dev playthrough, which I think I should still have unless the save got corrupted, because I did hear earlier there was what's it called, an update for Skyrim that may have like messed up some people's mics and saves and stuff, so Skyrim could be an option. A that I could pause whenever and chat when doing it. Or I have got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is also something I started, but the motivation to play, I guess, which I don't really know why, because the game I was enjoying. Don't know. Dreaming that might be fun though. Kind of open to suggestions, so. That's, oh my god. I did forget how, like, I don't know the word. I want to use wobbly, but that's not really the word I'm looking for. Just flexy, I guess. This truck is like, it does flex, but the front comes up. Like, it wants to lean, but the chassis or something just doesn't weigh enough to actually keep it down. Stop bouncing. Good for fuel. I could have also come back to the stream, I could also do like a Euro Truck stream. Game I've played quite a lot, but the issue with that at the moment is they made it so it's got like full controller support, which they changed all the like button configuration, which is a good thing because they needed it. The issue is it's different to how I had it laid out, and like not just a little bit different, like 90% of things are different other than like turning and forward and backwards. So I need to either go and redo that, reset all the things. The new one wouldn't be bad, but I've got like so many hours in Euro Truck. The muscle memory is strong. Like, well, there might even be a way to like redo it. I don't know. We'll have to go back to how I had it set up. I need to look into that, to be fair. Because when I last tried to play, I have to constantly think, and I don't like thinking. It's the same reason why you won't see me play like MudRunner or any other SnowRunner type game where I play SnowRunner, because controls are too similar but different, and my brain has a hard time going between the two. I'm really good at remembering controls for games. Like, it's not something I have an issue with, unless the games feel similar. My brain just does not work. Because I could go between games that are very different without having any issue. You give me two driving games that feel similar. I've also had the same issue when I was playing like Farming Sim a lot. And then I tried to play SnowRunner, and changing gears, I couldn't remember how to do it. So like, right, I was stopped. I swear I got this damage one. It must be one of them tiny little pebbles, or it was a landmine. That's why I call them landmines, because you don't even need to crash into them to actually do damage. Okay. Dion. This is not... And this is going to end in tears. Well, if you ever want to see a truck do a wheelie... God. Just a truck now. Oh, there we go. That is insane. Little stretch, as long as we don't tip. Okay, let's avoid the rocks this time. Right. Just gonna get some fuel and then we can do that one more time. So much fun. You need to get a truck to do medium logs, because honestly, nothing feels good. Oh, I know the cat truck does feel good. Don't really want to be using that because it's kind of overpowered. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult to go grab. We do have plenty of fuel as well, so hopefully everything should be good. Careful not to tip. There we go. I think once we get this, we'll then do... I think it's a long log mission to go and do. Okay, so we'll try that. Which I don't think should be as bad. Only because I've got two trucks that are doing long logs at least. Shouldn't be too bad. I think the Western Star might be the better truck for it. Damage, why not? I mean, I would use this truck, but it's a bit tippy. With medium logs. It's not ideal, but pretty nice truck though either way. Right, we just need to go down to the lock station. Which I did block with a trailer. But you know, I'm smart. Straightforward there. Truck I actually enjoy so much. It's definitely, you know what I've noticed? Every truck I've used, the ones I avoided at the start, I actually enjoying them. Like, this was a truck that I didn't use at all. But now that I've actually used it, definitely one I can see me probably using for quite a while. Good. The only downside is it is a bit tippy. You could put it off, take off the raised suspension, you'd probably be okay with it. One of my most used trucks so far, I think, because in Michigan they done loads for us. Get some logs, medium logs please. And now pretty much just the way we came. I think hindsight, this way's the quicker way by a long way. Getting out of here may be an issue. Yeah, this is the issue with this truck. Just that amount of wobble is not ideal. Kind of not really a truck made for like heavy loads, to be fair. Definitely more suited to like lighter loads, but I mean, you can't do it. We just have to be careful we don't tip the front wheels up too much, or tip over. This hill might be a little bit concerning. I'm gonna put in faith that it's going to keep itself upright. Oh. It might be livable. I don't know what we hit, but that's unfortunate. It's alright. We got a vehicle just down here, which I parked amazingly well. Don't mind me. Okay, we'll just go around you. Yeah, probably not my smartest thing I've ever done. With this truck though, but at least not too far away. well. Actually, I wish I could use this truck for more things. It just really doesn't have much to offer. Cheaper. And actually, we might be able to use that pole to help get us out. Because I don't think we have a way to pull it over. If I wedge myself behind the pole, we should be okay. Hopefully the logs will stay in. There we go. Beautiful. Try forward a tad, just so we're not on an angle. There we go. Yeah, the front wheels don't keep on the ground. We'll just crawl, I think. Because I do not think this vehicle for medium logs is actually ideal. Train is in the worst place possible. Don't tip me over. I can't take any more fuel. We need to turn the train on actually. Pretty much empty. Good thing is we've only really got one bad bit left, which isn't even that bad, it's just that hill to get back to the farm. Which is doable because we have done it before. Just have to be a little bit careful. Also, our suspension is pretty knackered as well. So we need to be careful of that. Vehicles are going to take damage. Just go with too bad. But once we get this one done, we can then do another one, which I actually can't remember. Sure there was more logs to do. Kind of get the logs out of the way, because then I know I can just kind of take my time. Okay, this thing feels awful to drive, I'm not gonna lie. Suspension plus quite a top heavy load. Definitely not recommended. Yeah, we're gonna crawl up this, I think. That did not move as smoothly as I was expecting. Or really hoping, I should say. As it nice and slow, keep your front wheels on the ground, please. Okay, and then just straight down, and hopefully don't tip over. beautiful. 16 grand. Was there another one? Yeah, waterlogged, and then we could go do up and running. This was the one I raged on, I'm pretty sure. It's not too difficult one, to be fair. There's one of the logs over there we could use. I do know you don't want to go this way. So I'm thinking the best way might be to go from here along. I guess, because I know these two roads are kind of rubbish. This one I think's drivable, but you have to get across this bit. So I think the best bit might be this one. Can't so remember exactly how bad it is. But I know these two roads are kind of rubbish, so yeah, we'll give that a go. Now we need a vehicle, which I think we get rid of you for now. And you know, we'll keep you there, why not? Yeah, we got P16 I could use. I'm lost. Hold up. Wait. That's over there. Stupid. Can you do long logs? I don't think you can you? And you can do, yeah, you can do mediums. Not unless, just go look at something real quick. Because they did add new trailers. Was it a like high saddle log trailer? Genuinely don't remember. But one of them. No, okay. Where is the P16? Did I have it out somewhere? Probably. We might go for the White Western Star then. So I've got Fleet Star. Tiger could be a shout. There, which is kind of... Oh yeah, P16. Yeah, I think we might go for the White Western Star. It's just a more powerful truck. Which I'd kind of prefer. To fuel though. I might leave the trailer here. Trailer garage down there. Yeah, it's fine, we'll leave the trailer here. Stated a few times, that's a problem for later me to deal with, so it's fine. We can recover this. Which is kind of a shame of them trailers because they do cost a lot, but the money's not lost, I just don't have it pretty much. We shall repair you. We'll need some fuel in you as well. I don't have a fuel truck near here. Actually, there's one there, isn't there? Yes. Make sure to get the extension we need. Don't roll. You got these things. Useful. Now we go grab the logs and some fuel. Truck the route and everything, and then we should be good. I don't know why these rocks are so bad. Kind of part of the map, really. Taking a bit of damage here and there. We can repair that. The world. Try. still kind of one of our most stable trucks we have. Got a load. And now I think on the road up here we're going to try. This could go badly. From past experience, most our roads there isn't like a stupid long way around. Because I also tried, so I've tried in the past like this side, which wasn't great by any means either, these roads. I also tried to go along here, which this bit's really bad, so you kind of want to go anywhere this way. There might be another way I don't know of, but I'll try this. Do seem to be struggling for power a little bit. So that should help. Did not sink as well, that would be wonderful. How many loads at 3 loads? Oh wow. Should not have stopped on this bit. 3 times, so it's going to be a while. But we're going to do our best anyway, and we're going to reduce ourselves to high gear only. So I'd like to keep my suspension intact. So once I get these logs out of the way, the rest of the mission should be fairly straightforward. It'll be interesting to see how once we get onto the off-road section, because I don't remember how bad it is. I do know it's not what I've tried with this. We'll just take our time. My best friend for this mission is going to be not going too quickly and just really taking our time with stuff. I'm also going to go third person for this, just because I need to see train a little bit better than what I can in first. It being night time is not ideal actually. This does not seem like the most even bit of terrain in the world, so already not looking great. Trees in good places at least, so if something does go wrong I might be able to save myself. I think I actually took pretty good with whale. Just to enjoy it quite a lot. Obviously power could be a little bit more, but I'm going to sell in pretty much any truck I ever use. Power or something you can never have too much of. be nice and steady across this. Okay, so far this road isn't awful. Actually drivable. That's something. Should be around. So it's not like entirely safe. Okay, this bit. I could just go pretty straight across. Tempted. Yeah. I think this is the best way I could go. Less time in the mud and less time having to turn. Just need to crawl out of it, which shouldn't be too bad. So now we should be on the road. Don't really want to be driving straight through the mud with this, especially in an area that doesn't really have that many winch points. Can kind of be bad. This one. I'm just going to have to crawl through this because I don't really want to spin the wheels too much. And this truck at night does look quite nice. The area is pretty peaceful. Well, there's really not much going on, which is quite nice. Now, this bit I do remember, I think I've tipped on this bit as well. Like, the bit of road coming up. What I really remember from this mission is I had so many issues. Yeah, that's not good. The truck I was using when doing this was the Azov slow one, I can't remember the name of it. 604 something, I don't know. Using that, which is a very slow truck, which I think led to me being quite impatient, and then I would also take bad angles of stuff. Sensible with angles, for the most part anyway. that, one load of logs, and actually put your feet more fishing as well. Nice. Isn't the quickest by any means, but that's the job. Deliver these, and now we can pretty much. Do we want to go? One load there we could take. One load there we could take. But I'm almost tempted just to go back the way we came. That's the way we're gonna go. So I can cut through here again. It didn't have anything bad on it, so there we are. So we can do that. Right, let's put my lights on. Now the drive back hopefully should be fairly straightforward. Take out this fence, that would be wonderful. Yeah, I do think we'll just go the long way. This way seemed pretty straightforward. And we've only got to do it 2 more times in a way. Like, there probably is the closer log station I could go from. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. It's actually so nice. I am also thinking of a couple DLC trucks I have not bought yet. Actual pack for them. Good chance I might buy them as well. Because I don't think I've got the map pack truck thing. I can't remember what the actual pack's called, but I don't think I've got that. And I believe there's also maybe one more. Typically I buy most of them, but there's some I didn't buy. I mean, trucks didn't interest me, but it might be quite nice to have more options. Because, as I said, my goal is to own every vehicle. I don't think one of my other things I'm going to try and do is use some scouts I haven't used. Because I've kind of been on the fence about whether I want to. I think they can have a go. I haven't used many, because I don't really want to use like the Lodestar. Like every map. Because I easily could, like. The Lodestar is one of my favourite scouts. Other than the 8x8 scout, there's not really much else I could see myself using, at least until you get like the Earth Roamers, which are a really long way away, so. For the scouts, what I'll try and do, first time we're scouting each new region, so not used before scout-wise, which there's many options. My scout usage is pretty limited. I mean, at least what I know, none of them are that great. Other than like probably 5 out of 30 or something, so. To go through here. be fair, I might surprise myself and find a new scout I actually like using. I don't think I'm going to buy any of these scout on vehicles. There's none of me. I mean, the Jeeps. I think there's like a Jeep pack. It's like £5, which for scouts in this game, I don't want to spend £5 for 2 scouts. Like, not really my ideal thing. If you got a sale, I'll consider it, but it's not really like high on my list. Since I've still got to buy, I'm only up to the year, so I still need to buy year 4 and 5. I haven't bought them yet because I am not near them, to be fair. Kind of happy to wait until I get closer, unless they go on a big sale. I've spent quite a bit of money on this game. It genuinely doesn't feel like a waste because the amount of content in it kind of makes up for it. Considering I bought it on PS4, I got up to like year 3 pass, or like all the. I had the expansion pass. I can't remember. Yeah, I bought some stuff on that. Only spent about 60, 70 quid, I'm gonna assume. So spent a bit. And then I bought it, I either bought it on PS5 again, or it was like a free upgrade. Then I think I bought some more DLC stuff. And then obviously I bought it on PC. And all the stuff up to year 4, so. Yeah, definitely spent a decent chunk of money on it. I can't remember how many hours I'm up to. I think like 500 now, getting on to that, just on PC alone. So definitely a complete waste of money. And it's probably also one of my favourite games at the moment. At least like current games. The only thing I'm kind of waiting for is to hear rumours or something about a SnowRunner 2 sequel. That would kind of be huge, even though I still got plenty to play of this. It'd be nice to know they are working on like a sequel, which I'd assume they've at least got plans to. Because I mean, the game's been out for a decent chunk of time. There'll be some new tech, and I mean even the stuff they've done in Expeditions and Roadcraft, a lot of mechanics in them games that I wish this game had. So hopefully they can implement some of the mechanics, which I'm gonna assume you would do. Because Roadcraft, I mean, I've played it quite a bit. Well, I played the beta quite a bit. Didn't actually play I haven't actually bought the game yet. I was waiting for, mainly to finish SnowRunner, to be brutally honest, because it's kind of difficult to play both Craft and SnowRunner. Because the games are similar enough that makes it so the controls, it's very hard to find the difference between controls, which then means I have to spend a lot of time probably pressing every wrong button. And it's also the issue I had when I was playing Runner and this at the same time. there's enough stuff that's slightly different that it will just confuse you. So, ideally, not ideal. I don't know, SnowRunner's like my main. Craft. Joy, I don't really know. But my main issue with Roadcraft, from what I remember from the beta, the game was good, but a lot of the objectives of the game I didn't care about. Like, it's a lot more building down on, like, structure and planning routes for your cargo to go, like, which there's a lot of mechanics I wish SnowRunner had, that it had. The actual core game didn't really interest me, which pretty much puts it into the same category as the Expeditions game, which I actually did bought and I've played probably like 40 hours on it, so a decent chunk. So it's nice and chill to play. I'm just not a fan of like the new UI they've done and that kind of thing. Which also done in Roadcraft, which is another thing that I wasn't keen on. Which, you know, still I like games to not have too much UI. That's why I play this with the UI that goes like on and off. Not a fan of that, like, it's not just SnowRunner, the Roadcraft and Expedition games, but I've noticed quite a few like new games typically have this like UI style, which I'm not a fan of. So, and I've seen loads of games do it as well. It's kind of like a trend, I guess. I don't really know. They try and make everything look simplified, and don't know. Like simplified, but it just looks a bit like a mobile game to UI, which I'm not a fan of. Like, some games can get away with it, but I mean, Overwatch done the same like homepage UI. They made something that was quite nice to look at and good to use, and then they changed it, and I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the change. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Like, it still gets the job done, but it's just a bit, I don't know, my cup of tea. But yeah, I think for the most part though, the games themselves are good if I didn't play SnowRunner. But because I play SnowRunner, there's nothing dragging me to them over SnowRunner. So I think if I finish SnowRunner and I'm like fully done with it, then sure, could be some good games to play, but I'm more than happy enough with SnowRunner. Few seasons down the road, if I need a break from SnowRunner, could be a perfect game. But somehow I can't see that happening because I've had my burnout of SnowRunner and now know how to avoid that. I'm not actually that concerned. Just checking. You don't want to go down that path. I kind of know where I'm at. There's no running how to not get burnt out. So, I do think doing 2 videos a week now, or one SnowRunner video a week, I don't think me getting burnt out will be even less likely. Because it gives me a decent break in between to like not get burnt out with it. SnowRunner is definitely a game you can get burnt out with. I don't mind the longer type of games, considering it's like a series of games I've played is an RPG called the Legends of Heroes, like Trails series or Trials, I think Trails. I believe currently it's on like 13 games that all follow on from each other. Each of them are around 100 hours long. So that's a lot of game. And the fact they all follow on from each other and it's all the same world, same story, top tier stuff. However, very easily a game you can get burnt out on, or games you can get burnt out on, I should say. Kind of see it, but then again, I do prefer longer games. So I say, very different to what SnowRunner is. But, yeah, don't mind too much. But that's something I mentioned previously, like I'm the type of person who will literally, if a game is good, the genre of game I'm not fussed about. Like, I will play literally anything. I don't think there's a genre of game I haven't played, unless it's like, say like a well-known genre of game I haven't played. Some of them I'm not good at, or some of them I struggle with, like the Dark Souls games for instance, or that type of genre of thing. But I still appreciate the bits of it, I just know I am not that great at them, for the most part. But like, even remember, on the PS2 I used to play a game called Barbie Horse Adventure, which is probably the most girliest game I have ever played. But actually good. I enjoyed it a lot. Don't remember that much about it because I was young at the time, but like, played it a lot on the PS2. So when I say like, I'm kind of happy to play any game, typically some tip. It's not just like I say, I do kind of have a lot of stuff to back it up. There's probably some genre game I haven't played, but that's more from the lack of knowing it exists, or I've seen a good game that like supported that genre, I guess. Like the Dark Souls genre, Dark Souls kind of made it its own thing. I enjoy. Also, it's kind of, I think the only game, well, the only like genre game I don't like, which I guess is kind of unpopular, I'm gonna assume, is like the Battle Royale stuff. Which I know people, because of Fortnite, loved, and like PUBG, Warzone and that kind of thing. Not my cup of tea at all. However, I did play it. I played Warzone probably like 30-40 hours. Couldn't get into it. Fortnite I played like 400-500 hours. Not so much through my own choice. Actually, it was more, I had a bunch of mates who enjoyed playing it, so I went along with it because, as I said, I don't really mind what I play too much. Definitely not my cup of tea of game. Battle Royale game I did enjoy to some extent was a really, which is called, I think, which is basically the Paladins spin-off, like, type thing, which I really enjoyed, mainly because it had a lot of the Paladins characters, like mechanics in it, which I was very good at Paladins, I knew the game inside and out. Playing a game where people just played it for battle royales and didn't know or didn't have much experience with Paladins, you kind of dominate people quite easily on it. I say I enjoyed the game more because I was better than people at it rather than the game itself. The game was fun though, but didn't actually play that much in total. Probably played about 50 hours or something, I don't know. Not a huge amount though. But yeah, but I'm always happy to try new games. Especially, I do want to start trying more indie games. But my main issue I have with doing, especially for YouTube stuff, is that they're if it's an indie game, they're kind of unknown. YouTube, for like a smaller channel, they're not the best to do. Like, no one's gonna know to look for them because they don't know they exist. Kind of like, it's like if you were a bigger channel, you could get away with it without issue. However, it's not the best way to get to find your channel and stuff, so tell you the world. But I do enjoy playing indie games here and there. Only other issue is there's also like a lack of. It's kind of hard to know if an indie game's going to be good or just pure slop. So I'm always quite careful with them. But I'd say at least once a year I try a completely like random indie game. Which doesn't sound like much, but I don't really like wasting money. Just some indie games could be a waste of money. Depends on where you find it. Could also be a hidden gem though, but typically I try and wait for a game that actually has a bit of like love and care put into it. And then if I find a game that I deem that has that, then I'm willing to pay for it. Because I'd rather spend like 60 quid on a game that has love and care in it and actually has content and isn't just made, has a bit of soul in it, I'll say. Which is kind of the issue I notice with a lot of new games coming out these days. They charge like 60 to 100 quid in that range. The love and care that make games good is kind of going, because I think I kind of understand why. Games need to make money, because at the end of the day, a game is kind of like a business. If the game doesn't make money, the company can't make more games, which then means they can't make money, therefore bankrupt, therefore sad times. So that bit I get. Bit I don't get, but I do get, but I don't like it, is the fact that they will put the entire focus on releasing said game and not making said game good. So I feel like if you make a game that is good and that has a lot of care in it, it will typically do well in a way. Don't really know the issue, and if not, it will do better than what you anticipate. So yeah, don't really understand it. Some of my favourite games on that expensive budget-wise, which I know some games have like a budget like 200 million or something, they still don't really produce anything special. And I mean, a prime example, which could offend some people, I don't know, is like the Assassin's Creed games, which I have played a few of. Granted, not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan in the world, but games kind of feel similar. Oh, I should say, all the ones I've played, they feel similar with just a different skin over them, which I am not a fan of. So it's also why I didn't get on with can't remember the name of them. There's a few games that kind of do similar, but like, kind of thing. Like, the story's probably okay, but the actual, like, gameplay mechanics and everything, after the first one, which I did enjoy, I should add, or the first one I played, which I believe was Creed Syndicate, which I actually like. It was a game that came with my PlayStation. I kind of knew it was like a freebie, so I played it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I don't remember much about it though, because it was, like I said, a long time ago, but at this point it was when PS4 came out, so quite a while. Yeah, I did enjoy it though. Then I played, I can't remember the Assassin's Creed name. Played 2 others, and then I played not Syndicate, I've said that one. Viking one, I can't remember the name of it. Creed Valhalla, I think. I could be completely wrong. I started playing, I believe I played on this channel actually. Couldn't really get into it, to be fair. There was nothing like... There was nothing outrageously bad about it. There was just nothing that I don't know how to say this. Nothing that I overly enjoyed about it. In a very loose sense. Because I could have probably played it and finished it. But the like desire to play it just wasn't. It didn't hook me, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Whereas like I need a game to kind of hook me and then drag me and make me think about it. If I can play your game, and then when I'm doing anything else, there should still be that little itch of wanting to go back and play the game. If I don't get that little itch, I'm not into it. There could be many reasons why, but like, because I find even if like, I should still have some desire to play the game, but that game just didn't get into it. I don't know. Like SnowRunner, for instance, I've always got an itch to play it, like 90% of the time. I've like a want to play it, which I think is a pretty good sign. Okay, we've got one more log we need to do. And obviously that SnowRunner is arguably currently one of my favourite games. Even same as like You're a Drunk, where I always have an itch, well, I have moments of having an itch to play it. So no, I haven't played it recently, which I think I've already mentioned, so I shan't go back over and repeat myself. But I was also thinking of like a bus sim or something, because I'm low-key in the mood for one. Because I think I played Bus Simulator, I want to say like 18 or something. See, I can't remember if it's called Bus Simulator. I kind of want to play one of them at some point as well. And then the kind of thing you can just kind of sit down and chill with. Stated, similar to Roadcraft and Expeditions is, kind of fills that sim hole quite well. I don't really feel the need to play just now. Mainly also because anytime I'm playing another like driving sim game, I'm gonna be thinking I just want to get SnowRunner. Like, this game I genuinely enjoy, and I want to get to new regions. Like once I get to Wisconsin, I would probably not slow down. Well, I might slow down or I might speed up. Don't know which, but I'll have less wanting to rush through things because I'll be doing stuff for the first time. which is kind of a vibe that I enjoy more. Does also mean I may get more frustrated because I will probably do things wrong at a decent amount of times. But I mean, part of the game at the end of the day. I do know, region as a whole, I'm actually enjoying a lot more than Alaska. I think so far Alaska's my least favourite region that I've done. Like pretty much out of the base game. Mainly because I don't like the amount of snow, which I know in a game called SnowRunner, a bit dumb. I prefer greener, warmer maps. That's the only reason. And the fact that it's just really easy. Michigan was at least fun because it's a challenge because you have no vehicles, you have no money. Alaska money wasn't an issue, vehicles weren't an issue. I think I had a couple like hiccups here and there. Nothing major though. Like as a whole, most of the time it was just driving on road, which if you have chain tyres on, dead simple. So, didn't really enjoy that much. Whereas at this region, even the road isn't safe. I do think Cola will probably enjoy quite a bit. Though it's a snowy map, it's also challenging. But my only thing with Cola, I hear online people have issues with it, like they struggle with it. Done Cola on my own before. No, I've done Cola with friends before. And I don't remember it being that difficult. Like, there's a few bad bits. It's not an easy region by any means, but like, there was like one road you just avoid at all costs, which kind of tricks people, so that bit I get. There's a plain cargo bit you got to do, which is a pain in the arse. But other than that, the rest of it was fairly straightforward. Just avoid certain areas of the map, which once you knew, and you can use the icy lake area to get through like the first half of the map without any issue. So, I don't really know. Definitely more fun though. Then Yukon. Yukon's a region I've done like twice and haven't finished. Times, so at some point when this playthrough we will finish it. Again, that one's gonna be the most tricky one, I reckon. But we can keep it fresh by using trucks as and when we get them. Bundy's pretty good in that region though. I think by Yukon we'll have so much money. Definitely, I think it has. I don't know how long it takes to like finish it though. Because I know like Michigan I think took me about 40 hours, maybe 50. Alaska took me about the same. You know, I'm gonna guess around like 60 hours. 70. I don't know. And kind of probably take a while, but the day though. Time I spend playing this game, I don't actually see them as a waste because it's pretty chill. Kind of got hope for is whenever they bring out new updates, they don't break anything I need to use, which is my main concern for the most part. Like, you know, when I was in Alaska, they broke the P16 for doing anything to do with logs. Which P16 could actually do quite a lot in Alaska with logs. So I only think I only used it towards the end. Yeah, that's my main concern. But it also means I might buff some vehicles as well in the process. So. This vehicle's such a beast. I think long logs this might be my favourite I've used. Can just do it. Definitely not the quickest vehicle in the world for it, but then again in this game, not many vehicles are that quick, but it was fun to use it at least. I do think we're actually almost done with this mission as well. Which would mean we have done actually quite a lot of productivity. Okay, we should be fine. That room is in the first place. To tip, but that I actually do not like. There we go. Get a bit of speed. Yeah, I will say, considering, like I said, the first time I was playing this game and I'd done this mission, did rage. However, this time my route planning, my brain, so much better. Which does kind of prove you start this game, it's very difficult and taking. Put the time in, learn. Basically, when by learn I mean make loads of mistakes. You do eventually get better. Because it is a game where you can either be carried by your vehicles, like you could just use like modded OP vehicles and enjoy the game that way. Just practice, do things and think what works, what doesn't work. Eventually, you'll find a way to make stuff work. Wonderful. Only 10 grand for that mission's kind of insane. Just with that. I opened up a new thing then. Got a lot of vehicles on this map. I do think next episode probably do some of these. I still got to use you. We got the quarry, could do some more logs, but we might take a little break from doing logs. Deliver to the quarry. That might actually be a super simple mission. Quarry. The actual. Okay. Oh. A long journey, but having to go down the quarry with medium logs does not sound fun. But it might be fun. Only 5 grand for it. Definitely doable, I guess. Just need a very stable truck, which I'm cat for that. Which I need to actually get the name of it. Because I keep calling it the cat, and I don't feel that's very fair. Garages and my perspectives all over the place. Dreadsaw, stupid. 745C, that's what I mean. Because you for medium logs are pretty nice. 2 damage Divas here. We might do that, but I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all. Goodbye.